ScanSource is making a pretty significant bet on the future of IT being services driven, and its latest acquisition of MicroAge just proves it. ScanSource announced this week its intent to acquire MicroAge for a whopping $220.5 million, reportedly in cash. But what I want to talk about today isn't actually the deal itself, it's what it signifies for the broader channel and the M&A market we continue to cover on channelinsider.com. So let's dive into it. Why would ScanSource acquire MicroAge in the first place? Well, ScanSource CEO Mike Bauer has told reporters in the media this week that the plan actually isn't to bring MicroAge fully into the fold and kill the traditional branding. MicroAge will continue, at least for now, to operate as its own business unit. It will continue to service its customers as it has across cloud, cybersecurity, and a host of other technologies, working alongside vendors like Dell Technologies, Sophos, CrowdStrike, etc. So, what is ScanSource really getting here? Well, according to those statements made by Bauer and the company itself when it announced the deal, it's largely tied to learning and expanding its own services expertise. Now, that services word keeps coming up, not just for ScanSource and MicroAge, but for integrators and resellers across the channel. We saw the transition to MSP several years ago, but we did still see in pockets that old school model of simple resale continue to exist. But now with AI and the data and security governance required to maintain those AI implementations, services are becoming more important than ever. And you're starting to see everybody from the largest GSIs like Accenture and Deloitte down to the smallest resellers really finally make that pivot into services-led business models. And this deal is the latest example of how much money some of these companies are willing to pay in order to get them. So why does that matter for you? Well, if you're a MicroAge partner, you're watching this deal closely to see how your relationship and your experience might change. If you're an end customer, you're probably thinking the same thing. But zooming out a little and taking this at a bigger picture lens, it's important to note that this is just one deal out of many that has occurred and that probably will occur through the next year or so, that places ongoing recurring revenue services models at the center of channel expansion for the foreseeable future. So if you haven't made that pivot yet, not to be alarmist, now's probably the time you want to do that. We'll continue to cover the latest on the deal as it closes in September, and we'll continue to cover the broader M&A activity across the channel so you get the information you need to make educated business decisions moving forward. Head to channelinsider.com and subscribe to the weekly newsletter to get those insights delivered straight to you every Wednesday. For now, I'm Victoria Durgin.